Regarding Legendre polynomial, today we are going to discuss its generating function. When you say generating function of Legendre polynomials Pn of x, it means a function from which we can find the value of this Legendre polynomial. In fact, the function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half, this is actually known as generating function of Legendre polynomial Pn of x. When you say that this function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half is the generating function of Legendre polynomials, it means this Legendre polynomials Pn of x are the coefficient of z to the power n when you will expand this function in ascending powers of z. So mathematically we write that 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half is equal to summation over n from n 0 to infinity z to the power n into Pn of x. So now we will prove first of all this this fact that the given function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half is the generating function of Legendre polynomials. For this, let us see here. I have arranged this function 1 minus 2xz plus z square to the power minus half in this way. You can take z as a common factor in the last two terms, and so this is equal to 1 minus z into 2x minus z whole to the power minus half. So you can see this is just in the form 1 minus x to the power minus n, and here actually this minus n is here n is equal to actually 1 by 2. So in fact we will expand first of all this term in binomial expansion. You know binomial expansion very well. So when we will expand it binomially, you can see 1 minus 2xz plus z square to the power minus half, which is equal to this much. This will be equal to 1 plus half z into 2x minus z plus 1 into 3 by 2 into 4 into z square into 2x minus z whole square plus 1 into 3 into 5 over 2 into 4 into 6 into z cube into 2x minus z whole cube, and so on. And similarly you can write the higher order terms 1 into 3 into 5 2n minus 5 over 2 into 4 into 6 so on 2n minus 4 into z to the power n minus 2 into 2x minus z to the power n minus 2. And similarly for the nth term you can write it 1 into 3 into 5 into so on 2n minus 1 divided by 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n into z to the power n 2x minus z to the power n, and so on. So we have expanded this in binomial expansion. Now our task is to find the coefficient of z to the power n in different terms. So first of all we will find the coefficient of z to the power n in this nth term. So you can see easily what are those coefficients. So now see the coefficient of z to the power n in nth term, that is 1 into 3 into 5 into so on 2n minus 1 over 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n z to the power n into 2x minus z to the power n. What is the coefficient of this term in this term of z to the power n? You can see this is simply equal to 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 over 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n and 2x to the power n. 2x to the power n. And now let us simplify it. You can write it 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 and divided by. Let us see this denominator. In fact, we can write this as 2 into 1. 2 is written as 2 into 1 and 4 will be written as 2 into 2. 6 will be written as 2 into 3 and so on, and similarly this 2n can be written as 2 into n. 2 into n, and this 2x to the power n, this can be written as 2 to the power n into x to the power n. This is a very easy calculation, you can see now. So see this is 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 and divided by. You can see in denominator this 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 this 2 has been multiplied in fact n times. So you can take this product as 2 to the power n. And now see the bracketed numbers. This is 1 into 2 into 3 into so on into n. So you can write this product 1 into 2 into 3 and so on into n as factorial n. You can see. And into 2 to the power n into x to the power n. So now you can see this 2 to the power n in denominator and 2 to the power n in numerator. Those will cancel out. And so we will get 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 and divided by factorial n into x to the power n. So this is actually the coefficient of z to the power n in this term, you can see. Now similarly we will find the coefficient of z to the power n in the second highest term. So you can see the coefficient of z to the power n in the term 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 3 and divided by 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n minus 2 into z to the power n minus 1 into 2x minus z to the power n minus 1. So it is obvious what is the coefficient of z to the power n in this term. You can see this is simply 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 3 and divided by 2 into 4 into 6 into 2n minus 2, and from binomial theorem you know here will be minus n minus 1 c1 and 2x to the power n minus 2. Now let us simplify this. This is due to this minus, here put minus sign. So this is minus 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 3, and in this denominator you can see we can write this 2 as 2 into 1, 4 as 2 into 2, and 6 as 2 into 3, and so on. And this 2n minus 2, this can be written as 2 into n minus 1. And what will be this n minus 1 c1? You know this will be n minus 1 factorial divided by 1 factorial into n minus 1 minus 1, that is ki n minus 2 factorial, n minus 2 factorial. And this 2x to the power n minus 2, that can be written as 2 to the power n minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2. So see this. This is minus 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 3 and divided by. Again you can see this 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, in fact these come n minus 1 time. So when you will multiply this 2n minus 1 times, the result will be simply 2 to the power n minus 1. And again see this, 1 into 2 into 3 so on into n minus 1. So this will be n minus 1 factorial. You can see. And this factorial n minus 1 can be written as n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. You can see n minus 1 factorial, we can write it n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. And you know factorial 1 is 1, so this is actually 1, and so we do not write it, and in denominator there is n minus 2 factorial, and into you can see 2 to the power n minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2. So here now this n minus 2 factorial and n minus 2 factorial will cancel out, and so now here we will use a simple algebra. If you write 2n minus 1 in numerator here, then we will have to divide this expression by 2n minus 1 in 2n minus 1. And so what will be our result? You can see when we will do this algebra, you can see easily what we will get. So you can write this will be equal to minus 1 into 3 into 5 into so on, and I have written the last term 2n minus 1. This is an extra term, 2n minus 1, and divided by, you can see this n minus 1, see this, this is 2 to the power n minus 1, and here is 2 to the power n minus 2. So actually when you will cancel this 2 to the power n minus 2 from this, then in denominator there will be simply 2, सो 2 विल रिमेन, ये इससे कैंसिल हो जाएगा और नीचे में केवल 2 बचेगा। फिर आप देखिए n-1 फैक्टोरियल को अगर हम फैक्टोरियल n लिख दें तो एक एक्स्ट्रा n यहाँ लिखना होगा, उसके लिए हमें फिर न्यूमरेटर में एक एक्स्ट्रा n से मल्टीप्लाई कर देना होगा। सो यू कैन राइट दिस इन दिस मैनर, सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 2 इंटू फैक्टोरियल n। इनफैक्ट n-1 फैक्टोरियल के जगह पर फैक्टोरियल n लिख रहे हैं, इसका मतलब एक एक्स्ट्रा n आपने मल्टीप्लाई किया है। सो दिस विल बी देन n इंटू n-1, एंड ये जो एक्स्ट्रा टर्म हमने न्यूमरेटर में लिखा उसके लिए नीचे डिवाइड कर रहे हैं 2n-1 एंड x to the power n-2, because you have seen that this 2 to the power n-2 has been cancelled out, so here only remains x to the power n-2. Now you can see that this term may be written as -1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n-1 divided by factorial n into n into n-1 and divided by this 2 is this 2 is now written here 2 into 2n-1, 2 into 2n-1 and into x to the power n-2. So this is the coefficient of z to the power n in the second highest term. In fact, in similar manner, you can write the coefficient of z to the power n in any order term. You can write. So by induction, I am writing here the coefficient of z to the power n containing the term in which 2x minus z has power n-2. You can write it directly by induction. So similarly, the coefficient of z to the power n in 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n-5 and divided by 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n-4 and z to the power now n-2 and 2x minus z to the power n-2. तो आप देखते हैं कि बाइनोमियल एक्सपेंशन में एक टर्म प्लस तो उसके बाद माइनस फिर प्लस, सो दिस विल बी प्लस, सो दिस विल बी 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n-1 and divided by factorial n. जैसे आप देख रहे हैं सब में फैक्टोरियल n नीचे आता है। एंड नाउ इन दिस सेकेंड term there is n into n-1, so by induction you can write it, this will be n into n-1 into n-2 into n-3 and divided by here is 2 into 2n-1, so by induction you can write this will be 2 into 4 into 2n-1 into 2n-3 into here is x to the power n-2. In first there was x to the power n, so we will subtract the power again by 2, so there will be x to the power n-4 and so on. In this manner you can write the coefficient of z to the power n in different terms of this binomial expansion. So Now we will write the sum of these coefficients and express that function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half. So you can now see, therefore the coefficient of z to the power n in 1 minus 2xz plus z square to the power minus half equal to, in fact for this you can see your first equation which I have mentioned here. In fact here this equation 1. So when you will write now the coefficient of z to the power n in this, you can see we will simply add these coefficients, and so what will be our result? Our result will be 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 divided by factorial n. Actually you can see this is a common factor in all terms of coefficient of z to the power n. So I have taken it as a common factor, and you can see in the nth term actually here only remains x to the power n. nth टर्म में केवल x to the power n आपको बच जाता है, आप उसको यहाँ पर लिख देंगे. So this is x to the power n, and in next term you can see that in next term there remains what? Minus n into n minus 1 by 2n minus 1 into x to the power n minus 2. ये आपका बचा रहता है, तो यहाँ लिखेंगे माइनस n इंटू n माइनस 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 इंटू 2n माइनस 1 इंटू x to the power n minus 2, and plus now see in the this term containing 2x to the power 2x minus z to the power n minus 2. In this term you can see there remains apart from this there is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 divided by this much into x to the power n minus 4, and this is positive term. So this will be plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 over 2 into 4 into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into x to the power n minus 4, and plus so on. So what you are observing here, you can see when you have solved the Legendre equation, the first independent solution, which is known as Legendre's polynomial Pn of x, that was simply like this. ये सिंपली Pn of x का ही तो वैल्यू है जो हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी लीजेंडर पोलिनोमियल जब पढ़े थे, या जब आपने लीजेंडर इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन पढ़ा था, एग्जैक्टली जो पहला सॉल्यूशन आया था तो उसमें इसी फंक्शन को हम लोगों ने कहा था Pn of x. So this is nothing, this is simply Pn of x, Pn of x. And so from here you can see that in the expansion of that generating function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half, you can, in fact you can find in the expansion of this function all orders Legendre's polynomial. So you can say thus in the expansion of 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half p0 of x, p1 of x, p2 of x, p3 of x, and so on, pn of x, and so on, are the coefficient of z to the power 0, z to the power 1, z to the power 2, so on, z to the power n, and so on. You can easily see respectively. And this is why we can write easily that 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half, this can be written as p0 of x, and this p0 of x is simply 1, so you may also write 1 plus p1 of x into z, here there will be z to the power 0 in fact, plus p2 of x z square plus p3 of x z cube, you can write, plus so on, plus pn of x z to the power n, plus so on. And so this in compact form you may write it in by the use of summation, that this is summation n0 to infinity pn of x into z to the power n. And so you can see that we can treat this function 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half as a generating function of this pn of x. So 1 minus 2xz plus z square whole to the power minus half is known as the generating function of Pn of x. So this is generating function of Pn of x. So what is generating function of Pn of x, you have clearly understand, I hope. And to clarify this concept, now I am taking two very important problems so that your concept will be very clear regarding this generating function of Pn of x. So see this these two problems. In fact, in this problem we have to show that number 1, p2n of 0, x is 0 here, is equal to minus 1 to the power n into 2n factorial divided by 2 to the power 2n into factorial n square. And the another problem is p 2n plus 1 of 0, this equal to 0. You can see we will solve this problem by the use of generating function, and you will get the result very easily. So now let us see how these problems can be solved. You know, just now you have studied the generating function of Pn of x, and you have seen that we know that you have seen that summation n 0 to infinity z to the power n into Pn of x, this is actually equal to, you have seen, 1 minus 2xz plus z square to the power minus half. We have just seen it. Since here we have to find the value of Legendre polynomial when x is equal to 0. So you can see this problem. We have to find Legendre polynomial P2n when x is 0 and P2n plus 1 when x is 0. So now let us put x equal to 0 in this equation. So putting x equal to 0. When you will put x equal to 0, what you will get? You can see this will be summation n 0 to infinity and z to the power n and Pn of 0, because x is 0 here. And so this is equal to, now see the RHS. In fact, in RHS there is 1 minus 2xz, but x is 0, so this will be in fact minus 2 into 0 plus z, into z plus z square and to the power minus half. So 2 into 0, this term will vanish, this will be 0. So this is simply 1 plus z square to the power minus half. Now expand this 1 plus z square to the power minus half binomially. So when you will make the binomial expansion, you know this will be 1 minus 1 over 2 z square plus 1 into 3 over 2 into 4 z to the power 4 minus so on. Now if you want to write a general term, here not equal to, but I am writing here one of the general term. So you can say that this will be plus minus 1 to the power r into 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2r minus 1 and divided by 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2r into z to the power 2r. By induction you can see, in fact in first term there is z to the power 0, in second term is minus and it is z to the power 2, in third term which is positive there is z to the power 4. So in fact it is an alternate series in which one term is positive, another is negative. So to get the alternate series we have written here minus 1 to the power r, so that the alternate term will be of opposite sign. One will be positive, another will be negative. In fact, for the odd values of r, the term will be in fact negative, and for odd that will be negative, and for even that will be positive. So you can now see what will be actually the values of the rth term. In this way you can write in this manner. So now after this step we can now solve both of the problems separately. So see the solution of first problem. You can see here this first problem. In first problem you can see we have to evaluate the value of Legendre polynomials p2n of 0, and x has been already taken 0. 2n means an even number. So now we will equate to the coefficient of z to the power 2n on both sides of the above equation. So you can see equating the coefficient of z to the power 2n so that p2n will be obtained. Z to the power 2n on both sides. We get, you can see here, when you say that you have to obtain the coefficient of z to the power n, so put here r equal to n, then this will be z to the power 2n, and in LHS we will also put in fact this n equal to 2n, and so what will be our result? You can see this will be p2n of 0, and that will be simply equal to minus 1 to the power n into 1 into 3 into 5 so on 2n minus 1 and divided by 2 into 4 into 6 so on into 2n into 2n. You can see here actually z to the power 2r will be now z to the power 2n, और उसका जो कोफिशिएंट होगा वह इसके बराबर है जो आपने लिखा, केवल r के जगह पर n लिख दिया है. So now let us simplify it to some extent. This will be equal to minus 1 to the power n into 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 and divided by, you can see again, in fact we can write it 2 into 1. 2 is written as 2 into 1. 4 is written as 2 into 2. 6 is written as 2 into 3. And in similar manner, this 2n we write it as 2 into n. 2 into n. So you can see this is minus 1 to the power n into 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 and divided by, here you can see this 2 has been multiplied n times, 2 into 2 into 2 into so on into 2. So when you will multiply this 2 n times, you will get actually 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n. And the remaining numbers are 1 into 2 into 3 into so on into n. So that is simply n factorial. N factorial. This is n factorial. And now we will also arrange the term in numerator, the different numbers. This can be written as minus 1 to the power n. Now make here a simple algebra. In fact, in numerator there is 1 into 3 into 5 into so on 2n minus 1. That is only odd numbers are in numerator. But here now I am writing it in this manner. 1 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 6 into so on into 2n minus 1 into 2n। तो आपने क्या किया कि इवन नंबर्स टू sorry, here will be 4 and here will be 5. Write it 4 and 5, 4 into 5 into so on। तो आपने एक्स्ट्रा काम किया है कि 2 इंटू 4 इंटू 6 इंटू 8 एंड लाइक 2 इंटू n से आपने ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया। तो हम उससे डिवाइड भी कर देंगे, हमारा रिजल्ट नहीं चेंज करेगा। सो दिस विल बी 2 टू द पावर n इंटू n फैक्टोरियल और जो एक्स्ट्रा काम किया है 2 इंटू 4 इंटू 6 इंटू 2n, उससे हम इसको डिवाइड भी कर देंगे क्योंकि आपने उससे उसको मल्टीप्लाई किया है। नाउ अगेन you can see this 2 into 4 into 6 into so on into 2n, ये हमारा यदि 2 को फिर एक कॉमन फैक्टर निकाल दें तो दैट विल बी 2 टू द पावर n एंड 1 इंटू 2 जैसा कि यहाँ पर किए हैं 1 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 इंटू सो ऑन इंटू n, दैट विल बी फैक्टोरियल n। सो आप लिख सकते हैं कि यह p2n ऑफ 0 क्या लिखेंगे आप, p2n ऑफ 0 this will be equal to, in fact, 1 in, sorry, this is minus 1 to the power n, minus 1 to the power n, minus 1 to the power n, and 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 into 2n and divided by 2 to the power n into 2 to the power n और क्या था ये फैक्टोरियल n इंटू फैक्टोरियल n, और जो रिमेनिंग फैक्टर्स है आपने देखा कि हम इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं 2 टू द पावर n इंटू फैक्टोरियल n। सो दिस इज अगेन 2 टू द पावर n इंटू फैक्टोरियल n। सो दिस कैन बी रिटन एज माइनस 1 टू द पावर n, और इसको देखिए 1 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 इंटू सो ऑन इंटू 2n माइनस 1 इंटू 2n, दिस इज सिंपली 2n फैक्टोरियल, you know it, and divided by 2 to the power n into 2 to the power n. So this is 2 to the power n, 2 to the power 2n, you can see, and factorial n into factorial n, this can be written as factorial n square. So you can see we have obtained the result that p2n of 0, this is equal to minus 1 to the power n into 2n factorial divided by 2 to the power 2n into factorial n square, and you can see actually this is the result which was to prove. So you must remember this formula, इस फार्मूला को आप याद भी रखें क्योंकि नेट CSR के एग्जामिनेशन में जो ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन आएगा तो आपको इस रिजल्ट के आधार पर आप उसका आंसर डायरेक्टली कर सकते हैं। सो फॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन यू मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस फार्मूला, इट्स डेरिवेशन इज इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन बट दिस रिजल्ट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर द मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन। सो डेफिनेटली यू शुड रिमेंबर सच ए रिजल्ट, तो आप इसको ज़रूर याद रखेंगे। नाउ वी विल सॉल्व द सेकेंड प्रॉब्लम। In fact, in second problem we have to obtain the value of p2n plus 1 of 0 equal to what, आपको ये जानना है। and this is obvious from this result, you can see here. एक्चुअली हम लोगों ने जो एक्सपेंशन किया है z टू द पावर n pn ऑफ जीरो का फ्रॉम n इक्वल टू जीरो टू इन्फिनिटी, तो आप अगर सीरियसली ध्यान से इस RHS को देखें, इसके एक्सपेंशन को देखें, तो इनफैक्ट इन RHS देयर इज नो टर्म कंटेनिंग z टू द पावर एनी ऑड नंबर। z पर कहीं भी ऑड नंबर पावर के रूप में है ही नहीं। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ z² है, यहाँ z4 है, और जनरल टर्म जो भी लिखा है उसमें भी z टू द पावर 2r है। 2r मीन्स इवन नंबर, नॉट ऑड नंबर। सो z टू द पावर 2r वाला कोई 2r प्लस 1 वाला टर्म है ही नहीं RHS में। सो इससे आप क्या कंक्लूजन निकाल सकते हैं? आप निकाल सकते हैं कि इसका मतलब z टू द पावर 2n प्लस 1 का कोफिशिएंट वास्तव में अगर हम इक्वेट करेंगे दोनों तरफ, तो वह चूँकि प्रेजेंट ही नहीं है उस एक्सपेंशन में, तो इसका मतलब है कि वह जीरो के बराबर है। सो क्योंकि आप देख रहे हैं कि RHS में z टू द पावर केवल इवन पावर है, ऑड पावर मौजूद है ही नहीं। सो यू कैन सी एज इन RHS means let us say this is in fact equation 2। इस इक्वेशन 2 के सॉरी इसको नहीं देखना है, बल्कि आप इसको देखिए। दिस इज योर जनरल इक्वेशन, दिस इज इक्वेशन 2, नॉट दैट। इसको देखिए, आप क्या देख रहे हैं कि जो RHS में z पर केवल इवन पावर ही है मौजूद, z² z4 z टू द पावर 2r। तो ऐसी स्थिति में हम कह सकते हैं कि RHS में 2n प्लस 1 पावर वाला z प्रेजेंट है ही नहीं, इसीलिए उसका जो कोफिशिएंट होगा वह डेफिनेटली जीरो होगा। सो यू कैन से एज इन RHS ओनली even powers of z are present, केवल यही प्रेजेंट आर प्रेजेंट। सो इक्वेटिंग द coefficient of z to the power 2n plus 1 on both sides, what will be our result? p2n plus 1 of 0 that will be simply equal to 0। तो बहुत ही आसानी से आप अब ऐसे कंडीशन में बता सकते हैं लीजेंडर पोलिनोमियल का वैल्यू, एंड दैट विल बी मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट इन केस ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव प्रॉब्लम्स। सो लेट अस सी सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल। व्हेन यू टेक n इक्वल टू 0, सी हियर n अगर 0 ले लें तो 0 को हम लोग एक्चुअली इवन नंबर के तरह ही ट्रीट करते हैं। तो दिस विल बी P0 ऑफ 0, और 0 ले लेंगे, -1 टू द पावर 0 1 फैक्टोरियल 2n n 0 होने पर 1, और ये सारा ही 1 हो जाएगा, एंड सो दिस विल बी सिंपली 1। अब अगर n का वैल्यू आप 1 ले लेते हैं तो दिस विल बी P2 ऑफ 0, n को 1 ले लेंगे यहाँ पर, तो दिस विल बी n इज 1 नाउ, सो दिस विल बी -1 टू द पावर 1 and factorial 2 because n is 1 and divided by 2 to the power 2n, so this will be 2 to the power 2 into n factorial square, n is 1, so this will be simply 1। तो क्या वैल्यू मिलेगा यार? दिस इज -1 टू द पावर -1 to the power 1, that will be -1, एंड फैक्टोरियल 2 मीन्स 2, एक 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा और ये बच जाएगा आपको हाफ। सो P2 ऑफ 0 विल बी माइनस हाफ। इस तरह से आप निकाल सकते हैं। लेकिन n का वैल्यू अगर आपने 2 रख लिया तो रिजल्ट होगा P3। आप यहाँ देखिए n का वैल्यू, इस फॉर्मूला को देखना है, n का वैल्यू हम लोग 1 रखें और P3 का वैल्यू निकालें इस फॉर्मूला से। P3 अगर हम जानना चाहते हैं 1 रखने के बाद, तो डायरेक्ट कह देंगे कि यह 0 होगा। P3 ऑफ 0 0 ही होगा, क्योंकि 1 रखा, P2 इंटू 1 प्लस 1 दैट इज P3। और हम जानते हैं कि जो भी ऑड वाला सबस्क्रिप्ट होगा इस पोलिनोमियल में, सबका वैल्यू 0 ही होगा। तो P3 ऑफ 0 0 हो जाएगा, P5 ऑफ 0 0 ही हो जाएगा, P7 ऑफ 0 0 होगा, ये सारा का सारा 0 हो जाएगा। लेकिन P2, P4, P6 उस सब को निकालना होगा, तो आप n का अप्रोप्रिएट वैल्यू इस रिजल्ट में रखिए और आप P2, P4, P6 एंड सो ऑन सारे को फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं।